Hello, Queens and Kings. My name is Thandeka Shabangu. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Today we're on part 3 with our video, with our tutorial, and we are drawing closer and closer to the finish line. We'll almost be done. So today we're just turning with our blue triangle, and then for the next video we'll just be finishing with our trimming and then start introducing a new triangle. So let's get started. So this is our inspiration, and this is where we left off last time. So we are moving. We're going to pick up one white and one black bead, and then you move down. We move this out. We finally finished our yellow triangle, and then we're going to continue. And then for this part, you're going to pick up, I lost my train of thought. You're going to pick up one white and one black. Remember, for the polka dot section, you don't put the beads of the same color on top of each other. That is the rule. So you're going to pick up one white and one black again. So move on here to the next door neighbor, move up. So remember, we're expanding our blue. We had 5 blue beads. That means for now we're going to have, for this row, you're going to have 6 blue beads. So you're going to pick up 2 blue beads. Then you move down, secure it nicely, then move up, and then you pick up another 2 blue beads. You move down, down. You got to be down, 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 down. Down, down. Then you pick up 2 blue beads. Move down. You know, should I say past house music plays such a vital role into my heart. It has a special place in my heart because it reminds me of my childhood so much, because of the transport I used to go with in primary school. One black and one white. Those days, if the transport you're using had the loudest sound of them all, remember, you're going to move down because you want to maneuver your way so that your needle should be coming out of that one bead. If your transport was the loudest, had the loudest speaker, you were the it girl or the it boy. That's all that matters. So the transport I was in, when you look at the ranking, our transport was number 2. Now we're going to pick up one black and one white. For when it comes to the ranking of the loudest transport, that would be the first transport, Bugu transport, Kasipo. Yo, look what I did. This thing of talking. Going to pick up one white and one black. Let me sort out my mess. I'll be back. Okay, so I pick up one white and one black bead. Yes, so the frame is nicely put. So the first transport that was the loudest was transport Kasipo. The driver, his name was Sipo. He had dreadlocks. Kazupi. I wonder where he is. And then our transport was Transport Kamalum. His name was Mjalif. It was the second loudest transport that will take us to school. In the morning, you could hear from afar to yo, they're here to fetch me. Because the windows will vibrate and be like brr, grr, 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 grr. And those kids were so excited. Yo, we're like, yo. That was the best feeling. If your transport was the loudest, I shame. And I used to ask my mom, Guti, why would you agree for us to use this kind of transport that has the loudest sound ever? And she said, well, you guys liked it. It was me and my brother. You guys liked it. So I saw that you were happy. So there's nothing I could really do. Ish. Nods. So you're going to pick up one blue and one black bead. So at that point in primary, house music played such a vital role. I remember, I think DJ Fresh was still in on YFM. Soul Candy, all the Soul Candy songs, when they were new, when they were just released, I would know of them. So those songs, they just remind me of a little part of my childhood. Cool times, good times, I must say. Good times. So we're at this point, the vital point. So this is like the turning point, not the turning point per se, but we have to complete the polka dot. So which means we're going to rule out the black frame and add 2 white beads. Just going to move 2 beads down once so that I can be able to maneuver my way up. Yes. So you're going to have 2 white beads here. Now you're starting a new line. At this point, you're going to pick up 1 white and 1 black bead. 1 white and 1 black bead. Then we move up here. Then you're going to pick up 1 white and 1 black bead. So at this point, we're going to expand our blue beads, meaning that we're going to pick up 2 blue beads. Remember the black, this is how it is being followed. So now we go back to our 2 blue beads. So all those artists, both Da Capo, Monique Bangham, all those artists you can imagine during those times. Let me say 2005, 2000, those times, man. Good times, good times. So house music, old school house music. Soul Penduka, yay. Shame. There was a time, yes, I was going to be a DJ. Like, for real. I was so determined. My parents just got us a computer, a desktop computer, the white one. And then my brother got, there's this application, I don't remember, it's called Virtual DJ. Yeah, I used to use that application and DJ. Yo, I almost became a DJ to a point whereby there was another guy that lived in my neighborhood that was a DJ. I went to him and I said to him, can you please teach me how to use is it the decks? The decks. Yeah. to just play. Please teach me the ropes. Show me the ropes in terms of how I can DJ. I really wanted to be a producer. I was ready. Now I'm going to pick up one black and one white bead. And then he said, what did he say? He said the equipment, they don't belong to him. That time, every day afternoon, he would play in the practice. He would put the speakers outside his yard and just DJ there. And his friends would come over. So he's lying. He just didn't want to teach me. But it's fine. We move. But if there's one thing I want to do before I die, is to play an instrument. Can I play any instrument? At first I wanted to learn how to play an acoustic guitar. I changed my mind. I think I want to learn how to play a bass guitar. So this row that we're currently busy with is our turning point. So meaning that we're going to have 9 blue beads. That is the maximum beads that your triangle will have in a line. So I'm going to pick up other 2 beads. This is where we're going to start turning. It will all make sense. Don't worry. Pick up 2 blue beads. Music for me has always been a thing. I think I'm like my dad. My dad loves music. He's the kind of person who'd get any CD just for the sake of it. He doesn't know the artist. He doesn't know anything, but he will fall in love with that artist. I remember there was a time he bought a Beyonce CD, the I Am Such a Fierce one. Which one? The one that has all the single ladies? All the single ladies. He got that CD. But did he not fall in love with that, with Beyonce? And the song All the Single Ladies is his favorite song ever. So he really, really loves music. And I think that's where I got my love for music. Now we're going to pick up 2 white beads. He's so cute. That one. Sweet banana. Just going to move two beads down, which will give me enough space to maneuver my way around. So now we add this point. You're going to pick up 1 white and 1 black bead. 1 white and 1 black bead. We add the turning point. Remember, I did mention earlier that this is the maximum number of blue beads that we're going to have for our triangle. So that means now we have to start working on decreasing the number of those beads. So now we're going to pick up 1 white bead and 1 black bead. By doing that, I'm allowing the number of blue beads to decrease. Because if you look at the sections that we're going to add our blue beads, we're only going to add 2, 4, 6, 8, 8. So that means our blue beads are going to start decreasing in the rows. There's something wrong with my English today. Please forgive me. And I think it's something that it's always going to happen. Yeah, so be prepared. It's part of the package. Now I'm going to pick up 2 blue beads. Pick up my 2 blue beads. I move down. Then go to my next door neighbor. I move up. I pick up 2 blue beads. Ooh, 2 blue beads. I think I have to pause the video when I pick up beads because I take a longer time, especially this color and navy. My beads are mixed. Then I pick up 2 blue beads, move down, move up. Then I pick up 2 blue beads, move down, and then I move up. Then I pick up 1 black and 1 white bead. 1 black and 2 white beads. I'm going to just move 2 beads down to give me enough space to maneuver around it. Okay, focus. And then I move up. So I'm just going to add my thread because I ran out. This is my needle. And then I added new thread on the needle. So I'm just going to move. I like adding my thread in the corners. I don't know, it's just a thing I have. I feel like it's more neater. Then, oh, I made knots on the end of the new thread so that it grips nicely. Then I'm just going to tie a knot, first knot, and the second one, just for control. I'm joking, to just secure it, to make sure it's nice and secure. Then I cut out the thread, but I don't cut it off too close to the thread. I just leave a little piece. I'll trim it once I'm done. So now I'm going to pick up 1 white bead and 1 black bead. I added my white and my black bead. Then I pick up 2 blue beads, move down, then I move up. I pick up 2 blue beads again. Remember that now our blue beads are decreasing. So we had 2, 4, 6, 8 blue beads for the previous row. That means for this next row, we have to have 7 blue beads. My 2 blue beads, move down, then I move up. Then I pick up my 2 blue beads, move down, then I move up. So remember, the number of our blue beads has to decrease, meaning we're going to pick up 1 blue bead and 1 black bead. Another thing, we also have to bring our trimming down. As much as we brought it up, it must now come down. So to do so, you're going to pick up 1 blue bead and 1 black bead. The polka dot trimming. Then you move up. The rule to the polka dot trimming is that you don't put the beads of the same color on top of each other. So now you're going to pick up 1 white and 1 black bead. 1 white and 1 black bead. Up. So in this case, we're going to pick up 2 white bead. The first white bead will land on the black bead, and the other white bead will be because of our border, the white border that we have. I'm just going to move 2 spaces down once and for all. Once and for all. It's once and for all, or it's once and for all. Then you move up. There we go. So now you're going to pick up 1 white bead and 1 black bead. This is the last line that we'll be doing for this tutorial, for today's tutorial. 1 white and 1 black bead. Move down, and then you move up. You pick up 1 white and 1 black bead again. You move down, and then you move up. Then you pick up 1 white and 1 black bead again. Ta-da. So now we get to our blue beads. So now we're going to have 6 blue beads. So you're just going to add your 6 blue beads, then we come back. So now we're going to pick up, we added our 6 blue beads. Now we're picking up 1 black and 1 white bead. Move 1 bead down just to help us to maneuver. That will help us to make a U-turn. Here's our U-turn. We are off ramping and on ramping. Halala. So this is where we're going to stop for today, Queens and Kings. So for tomorrow, we're just going to start introducing the new color that we're going to have. I think we're going to, should we add green or orange? Oh, let's add orange. Just going to add our new color, and then we close up our blue bead, our blue triangle. And from there, I am really confident that you will be able to move on from that point. Thank you so much for watching, Queens and Kings. I love you guys so much. Remember to love yourself, respect yourself, honor yourself, and have fun. If you love the content that you're seeing, please consider subscribing. See you on the next video. Bye.